babes, hello, hello, hello. So my name is Candace Starr and I am an energy channeler. I want to clarify a few things before we get in today's reading for Matthew Ohlsson. First and foremost, I do not claim to be a psychic. I do not even like that word. I am so much more than a psychic. When I have visions of the future, okay, it's usually in my dreams, okay. I mix remote viewing. Okay, so remote viewing is we're not looking for an exact location. We're looking for the elements of the surroundings of the location. So like metal, water, hills, things like that. And then I combined the remote viewing with channeling energy. So if something happened in that area, there is an energy there and I can channel it. Kind of sort of, it can get confusing with what's his name, there's a boy missing right now in Texas, Riley, and somebody showed like a map and I was like, oh my god, my eyes are instantly drawn to that water. They found like 2 or 3 bodies in that water, not Riley at the moment, but you know, so if there's an energy, I will be able to connect to the energy. So just because like channeling is not 100%, okay. People like, oh, if you're psychic, just tell us where she is, you know, with the spirit box and things like that, and it don't quite work that way. So yeah, they're not going to say, hey, you know, we're in Manhattan on 125th Street, you know, behind the bodega. They're not going to say nothing like that. It's going to be like how they did with Kylie Rodney's case, the very first ITC session I did for Kylie Rodney. It was like past the hay to the edge of the earth, down deep. Well, when they actually did find her, you had to drive past this hay field where it was a bunch of grass that was dried up. It was clumps of hay. It was like how do you call that? When you're at the beach and you're at the edge of the beach, right? Like the water, you right at the edge, and then it dropped into water. And it did say water as well. And she was down deep. So that's how it works. Okay. So yeah. Just wanted to clarify that for the people that actually want to know. So I'm going to be trying to remote view and channel with Matthew Ohlsson. I hope I said that name right. Is there anything else I want to say? Give me a moment. I just want to make sure I got everything off my brain so that I can focus. Okay, everything on my channel is on point, but allegedly until proven, okay? I'm having a late start today. I homeschool my child. I'm very hands-on with my child. We had to make some bread today. We had to do the plants and the gardening. So we had a lot to do today. And I'm only rambling just to get it all off my brain at the moment. One more thing. This is only going to be part of the reading. The entirety of the reading will be on my YouTube channel. And you could just type into the YouTube search, Candace Starr. And probably Jocelyn Smith, and it should pop up. I will try to put a link in my bio of my TikTok that will lead you right to the page, okay? I feel nervous. I don't know what to expect. I have nothing at the moment, okay? So I just wrote today's date. His name, I think, is actually 2 T's. Let me add a second T there. Matthew Ohlsson. Okay, today's date is Wednesday, March 20th, 2024. I know I said 2004 the other video, and it is 1 p.m. here now. Okay. I smell like fresh air outside. Cloudy day. There is a vehicle. It's not a vehicle I'm used to seeing. It's like a tiny itty bitty van truck. I don't know how to describe this. It has white on it. Maybe maroon, something of maroon as well. I see a darker complexioned man. I'm only seeing one man at the moment. Okay. Oh, so I feel like that's my baby. I feel like this man pulls up to this kid. He's talking to him. I don't know if he's questioning him about something. I'm not sure what he's questioning him about. He gets out. I feel a hit in my nose, right here. And then I feel a plop. I'm assuming this is the back of this truck van thing. It's very small. They don't have this in America, not that I've seen. They might. I don't know. This is a very small vehicle, but it's like a van, but it's separated. Like you have two front seats, and then you have a back container. Very small. The boy's knocked out, put in the back. Guy drives off. Let me look into this guy. Let me look into this guy. This is I don't know the proper word, but like a gangster. I don't feel like he has a bunch of money. He's not like the mafia. No. Very don't care about his appearance. Very rugged looking. Almost dusty, like dirty. Like the clothing, the face, very rugged. Just making a phone call. I have him. This is making me feel like him and his mother were being watched. I could see like this vision of her coming from the grocery store. She have kids with her. She has bags with her. And I feel like there's so much going on. Not chaos, just like she's doing so much, like keeping the kids together, holding these bags, trying to get to the car. And it's just like, you know? And I could feel like off to the side, somebody's watching her and her kids. This wasn't, oh, I see a kid, I see an opportunity, I took it. No. This was, I've been watching you, I see the kid now, and now I took this opportunity. I wonder if there's a way that we can ask the mother if she's seen anything a little suspicious a couple days, maybe a week or two prior to his disappearance. Oh, hold on, because he calls somebody. I want to channel that. Hold on one moment. This is a lot. He made a phone call. He's not even far from the house. Got like around the block. Starts dialing. Or, you know, it starts ringing. And I could hear him. I got him. Which lets me know he was a target. This wasn't random. Okay. It's a woman. It's a woman that he's speaking to. And this woman has a different accent. I don't know if this is... I don't know if this is an English accent or like an American accent. I can't 100% tell. This is a woman with not a South African accent. And the only reason why I know a South African accent is because of my dear friend, Teacher's mom, Costa Teacher's mom, Miss Laura. It does not sound like her voice. It don't sound like mine. It sounds more proper. Sounds more proper. What's going on? Hold on. This is weird. I feel like the boy's waking up in the back. I know I'm trying to channel who this woman is, but I feel like the boy's waking up in the back. He's freaking out. He's trying to open the door. He's kicking it. He's pushing it. It's not opening. There's a lock. There's a lock on the outside of it in the back. There's a lock. There's a lock. It don't matter how much he kicks on it. It's not going to open. So, I don't know if it's a majority of white with a little bit of maroon, or a majority of maroon with a little bit of white. But it also has a lock on the back of it, on the outside. There's like a door. I think it's this way. It could be a different way, but I'm seeing it this way. And then where it closes, there'd be a lock right here in the middle. Man, who was this lady? There's some bad energy. This feels very different from what I'm used to feeling with channeling sessions. I've never had this feeling before, but what I feel like I'm feeling is like an adoption agency. It's an agency. That's the proper word they want me to use. It's an agency. It feels like some type of adoption agency. What's going on? I see this woman, dark hair, speaks very proper, very well dressed. It's almost like her clothes are glossy, like very well dressed. Money. I feel like she's surrounded by money, good money. This guy, I think she hired him. I feel like she gave him like bullet points. Around this age, around this tall, around this, around that, around this, around that. And he found somebody that matched it. This man is not from money. He gets a little chump change every now and then for jobs. I feel like he works for her on these jobs and gets chunks of payment. It's not just in his area. I feel like they go from like city to city almost. And this is something they do. This is like a job for them. There's no soul involved. I feel like somebody gives her the bullet points of what they're looking for in the child. Whoa. So what happened? Let me take my slipper off. Oh, hold on. This is a lot. I could see a building, right? And this is a building that blends in, but it's not anywhere near where this child was picked up. I feel like he had to drive a very long time. Could be a day, could be 2 days of driving, but like it's a long drive. Not an hour or two. I'm talking like either a day or two. This is a very long drive. But this building blends in with its surroundings. Like you would never be like, oh, what's that? You just assume like, oh, that's the same building that's always fucking been there, blah, blah, blah. I don't know where I'm at. But there is a building. It's not too big. It's not like a New York building. Maybe like 4 floors. And they have children there. 10 to 15 children are there. There is like a back way. I don't know if this is an alley, if this is just a dark. I would say an alley, like a dark alley. It's not the front of the street. The front of the street feels brighter than the back of it. That's where they bring the kids through, the back. At this point, he's still alive. They bring him to a room and lock him in. See her walk into an office. I've never had a reading like this, just so y'all know. I've never went through something like this in a channeling session. This is very new, and I just pray that I'm getting every detail correct. I see her like giving like a confirmation call to somebody. This might be the person that gave her the bullet points. And they're arranging a meetup. I feel like this meetup took about a week to actually happen. And I do not feel like these people she's speaking to are in South Africa. They're coming from another country. I don't know where this is. I don't know if this is England. I don't... This could be the United States, but I'm not sure. I'm leaning more towards the United States. It's a woman and a man. They're coming together. Okay, so I see a plane. This is like a private plane. It's not the best of planes. It's not like one of those big ones, the Boeings. It feels more like a charter plane, but it's like a private plane. And I feel like this plane was sent to them to pick them up. I see a blue stripe, 2 blue stripes on this plane. It's white, 2 blue stripes. There's some lettering in white on the blue. So it's a blue stripe and a blue stripe, and there's lettering on the blue. I don't know if it's on the top of the blue or on the bottom of the blue, but there is white lettering in between. Like, if this is blue, there's white bubble letters, like thick ones. It could be script. It could be script, white lettering. They're definitely picking the boy up. Matthew. They're picking Matthew up. And this was all within like a week or maybe almost 2 weeks. I would say like a week and a half tops. A week and a half tops that they're already trying to get him out the country. He's still alive at this moment. He's so scared. They're convincing him that he's going to go meet his family. That's what they keep saying. You're going to go meet your family. You're going to go meet your family. It's not the family he's used to. So he finds some comfort in their words. They do feed him. They put like these special outfits on them. I feel like they're all dressed damn near the same. Dark brown. Almost like a sweatpants, sweatshirts. Dark brown, almost burgundy. So these people are like in his face. Once they get there, they're like in his face. Oh, hi, yeah. And to get him on the plane, they keep saying, don't worry, we're going to see your family. We're going to see your family. But we have to get on this plane to go there. They went over here looking for you. So we're going to have to take you to them. But we got to go on this plane, and don't worry, it will be really fun. So he's like relaxed. His nerves are relaxed. I don't see any like being drugged. I don't see that. Thank God. Everything's pretty smooth because he literally feels like he's going to see his real family. I can see the plane going. It's in the air. Oh my God, I have never had a reading like this. This is a lot for me. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I don't want to stop. My hand's cramping up. I don't know 100% if it is America or if it's like something that's very similar to America. I don't get out much. I don't know all the continents and how the people are. So it could be something like England or Germany or America. It's not Canada. It's not Canada. I would lean more towards America, the way the feel feels. I want you to know something about me, okay? I have been doing this for 8 years, okay? The reason why I have been called to do this was because I was kidnapped as a child and I was tortured. My heart goes out to any child that needs help. This is my calling. I'm not here to make anybody a believer, okay? I'm not here to convince anybody. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to give my outlook on it, and that's it. This is a lot. Whew, it's heavy. It's very heavy. So I don't feel like this is like schmecks trafficking. I feel like this is more, these kids are being adopted out. Like illegally. Fake paperwork, all that is provided. All of it. That's crazy. I just needed a little break. I'm sorry. I want to finish this. I'm sorry. So we're on the plane. I can see him landing. There's already an SUV. This is a regular SUV. It's not this small little nothing. This is a regular SUV. They assure him, don't worry. The SUV is going to take us to the family now. There's no issues. There's no drugging. There's none of that. I can see him getting in willingly. Fine. He's all right. He's scared, but he's not like crying or anything. They definitely manipulated him into this. He has no idea what's happening. This feels like California. Now, I've never been to California, but it's very big hills. Like in San Francisco, very big hills. Very, very big hills, very hot. It's a very hot day. You're pulling up to a house. This is a nice house. These people have money as well. It's very different from what I'm used to seeing. It's kind of like I don't know how to describe this, but it's kind of like this and then like this on top, and then I feel like there's a point here and there could be a point here, but I feel like there's like these long pieces that come out from the squares that are on top of each other, like balconies almost. Okay, hold on. I just saw a flash of something. This ain't good. Okay. They didn't adopt him. Alright, they didn't they didn't adopt him to be a loving family. I was really hoping that that would have been the outcome. They're grooming him. It's a male and a female, husband, wife. The wife is having him clean. The husband is grooming him. I need to look a little further to see if he's alive. I see abuse. I see whoopings. With weird things like I feel like he literally gets whooped a few times a day. I see it being, oh God. I see him being pushed down the stairs. I like torture. I see torture. I see torture. Hot water, cold water. Belts, wooden paddles. He's so scared. Three. Years. This went on for 3 years.
I don't think he's alive. I feel like he succumbed to injuries. That's what I feel like. I feel like he was put in some type of barrel. Because see, like this barrel, I don't think he's still in the barrel. I think that's how they transported him, in a barrel. It's this big, it's like a, it's like a, it's almost like a national park. Like with all the woods and trees. But there's animals there. I want to say like mountain lions. Because I feel like they dumped him out of this barrel. He gotta be like 10, 11 years old now. And I really don't feel like there's much of anything to find. If it is, it's super, super scattered. Super scattered. This is terrible. I feel like this happens damn near twice a week, 3 times a week. It's like, it's a ring. It's a agency that's working with people from out of the country that pay straight up money for children. But it's not, and like some of them come to adopt like the babies, and but the older ones, it's like so much more devious. All right, I'm gonna stop for a moment. I'm sorry. I almost see a face. Scruffy beard. Curly hair. I sent so many positive vibes to Matthew's mother and father, his family. I'm gonna say don't lose hope, because hope is really the only thing that keeps us going. But yeah, that's what I got. I love you, babes.